I'm inside now, it's a lot warmer. I'm warming up, it is perishing outside, and already there's a big contingency of painters and decorators who have got here really early. So I'm going to mingle with the minglers, the masters, and let's try and get in this show and see what's on offer. Right, day two of the painting and decorating show. I'm over on the Dalapro, I'm going to say Dalapro stand. It's the Alcano. I'm looking at Ash, is that how I pronounce it? Yep. Alcano stand. Everybody will know it as Roll on Plaster and the Dalapro. Now I'm going to point in that corner. If you've not seen my video of real life using Dalapro Roll on Plaster, that video has had nearly 200,000 views in just about 12 months. But I'm over at the stand at the Painting and Decorating Show. I've spoke to Ash yesterday, who's very much willing to actually do a demonstration of the products and just talk us through the products that they've got for Roll on Plaster, because it is not just that red tub of Roll on Plaster. They have other things, and that's what we're going to look at today, because as I keep saying, we don't need plasterers anymore. Being a plasterer, you're in a redundant trade because the painter and decorator is taking over. So let's do a 1, 2, 3, and we'll speak to Ash.
Hi.
Morning, Ash. What have we got here on the stand today?
So we're introducing the new Dalapro Hydro, which is for high humidity rooms, like your wet rooms, your kitchens, hotel rooms, if anyone does commercial jobs, things like that. So typically when you go into, like I had in my hotel room last night, you look in the shower and all the paint started to peel, and where the paint's given up, you want a little bit more protection from your plaster. So this is where Hydro sits. It's got a bit more adhesive, so it's stronger to the bind to the board, and it's going to hold tiles closer to the wall without falling off, without sealers and extras things added to it. So it's for wet rooms basically. I'll give you a little demonstration.
And this is the same principle as the Roll on Plaster that I've used before.
Yeah,
it's just got mix. It's more, well, it's a different colour for a start, but it has got the properties in that suit that wet room environment.
Yeah. Just a bit more of additives to make it stick. It's a little bit easier to roll. It's just a lighter density.
Yeah.
So it's light to carry, light to roll, light to maneuver. Same principle. Mix. Very you just want to keep the blade close to the wall, not like out, because you want to put it all off.
Of course. I always try and explain, keep it smooth and flat.
Yeah. Smooth, don't remove.
Yeah, smooth, don't remove, like that. What sort of build-up can you get on this? If you do need to do a couple of layers, what do you do? Do a coat in the morning, then another one in the afternoon, or would you do it next day to be on the safe side?
So once it starts to set and you can touch it without leaving fingerprints, you could potentially put another coat on. That's going to delay the drying process. So the more coats you build before it's fully cured the first coat, you're going to keep reactivating the drying time. So you just want to, for best results, let it fully dry, put another coat on and let it dry before sanding.
Yeah. And how thick do you need to go in one application?
We always recommend 1 mil.
1 mil. And then once you've got it on like that, and I know there's going to be plasterers watching saying that's not very smooth. The idea is it dries, and then we go with a Merca and finally sand it down. You don't need to be going with 80 grit or anything. I'd say a 121 grit, just lightly over the surface, just to get rid of these trowel marks, and you will have a flat surface to work over.
That's it. And also when you're doing small areas, you're not getting the best performance, because if you did a wall like behind you and you covered the whole wall, by the time you go back to spat it, it's already started to set, so it smooths a bit easier. So it blends a bit easier, because as it sets, it's going to harden a little bit, so all the higher parts stay wet, but the other part start to dry and go tacky. So then when you come back to spat it, you can literally just move the higher parts, and the flattened part are already be flattened and stay flattened. So doing the same little area isn't the best example, but it's the best we can provide for it.
Once it's dry, once you've sanded it, what's the process for going over the top? Can it be left and painted, just thin down your emulsion or whatever your primer coat is, so it soaks in better? You don't want paint sitting on the surface. or is it good to go? You could size it and start wallpapering if you want to. What's your recommendation for the process once we've got a dry surface?
So if you're going to wallpaper, we always recommend you prime it, because if you don't prime it, when you remove the paper next time, it's more than likely going to pull the plaster with it. But if you prime it, that gives it a layer of protection. If you're not planning on removing it, or you're not so particularly worried about that, just miscoat, decorate as normal.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah. And if you missed it earlier, we are talking about the Roll Hydro, which is more of the waterproof roll-on plaster. And this is the one that if you did want to actually roll on plaster over tiles, this is the one you'd want to use because it's got more of a grip element.
Yeah. So this one's unique in the fact it can actually stick to tiles. It's that high of adhesive, but it will stick to tiles. So if you've got, or someone's got a project with an old kitchen and you just want to cover the ugly tiles and start again, you can just roll over the tiles, stick this on, let it fully dry, and then just decorate or retile.
That's brilliant. That's brilliant. I won't hold you up anymore because I know it's a busy stand. I'm just going to spin round to where Liam is. He's doing the traditional, what we call the roll on plaster, the roll nova. That's there. And while I've got Liam, Ash, Liam's around the other side. Do you want to just tell us what the other one is, the Roll Maximum?
Yeah, so hopefully in a year or two, we're going to bring out Maximum as well. And that's more for covering Artex. It has lower shrinkage. So where Nova can do it in maybe 2-3 coats, Maximum should do it in 1-2 coats.
Yeah.
So save material and labour time.
That sounds good. Right. Do you know what? Thank you very much for talking to me. Roll on plaster is always a good video for me. So let's hope this one goes viral.
Right.
Thank you very much, Ash.
Thanks very much.
Cheers.
Cheers.